topic is going to be on POI selection. So POI, as most people know, stands for point of interest, and how we select them and why we select them the way we do. So POI, simply put, a point of interest is where we want to buy or sell from. So a POI is where there's stacked orders in the market, buy orders and sell orders, BFI or banks and financial institutions. And we want to be able to identify these POIs correctly as areas to buy and sell off and to target. So if we're on the, let's say, the daily time frame, if we see a daily demand zone below us and we're on the 15-minute time frame, we know that we can take sales towards this demand zone, the daily demand zone, and vice versa. If we have a daily supply zone, we know that we can buy up to the supply zone. So it's essentially identifying where the areas are, where the interest points are, i.e. the points of interest. Where are the points of interest that we should be buying and selling from? Okay, so we have a supply zone and we have a demand zone. A supply zone, as we say over here, is where we want to sell off, and a demand zone is where we want to buy off. Okay, now the three rules for a POI are very simple. It must break structure, or it must break something. It must break a supply zone or a demand zone. It must break minor or major structure. So we're typically going to be talking about swing structure over here, especially on the higher time frame. It must leave a fair value gap or an imbalance or a price inefficiency. They all mean the same thing, and it must be priced correctly. The POI must be priced correctly, i.e., we must be selling in the premium and buying in the discount. So a demand zone must be in the discount and a supply zone must be in the premium.